the wife deliberately poured her husband's medicine into a rat hole. Soon, the rat that drank the medicine died. This made her realize that the reason her husband had not woken up was because someone had poisoned the medicine. Since the medicine had been bought from town by the aunt, she and her mother-in-law went to the pharmacy together to have a doctor examine it. The doctor smelled the medicine and found that rat poison had been mixed into it. Fortunately, only a small amount of rat poison had been added, not enough to kill an adult outright, but continued use would definitely be fatal. The woman and her mother-in-law were both extremely shocked after hearing this. Then the doctor checked the purchase records and found that the aunt had bought rat poison not long ago. Her excuse was that there were too many rats at home. On the way home, the woman could see that her mother-in-law was filled with hatred and resentment. The mother-in-law truly could not accept this fact. After all, she had never offended the aunt. When the family property was split up back then, she divided everything exactly according to the aunt's wishes. She could not understand why the aunt would want to poison her son. The woman seemed to have found the reason. Her husband was a talented young man with excellent academic achievements, admired and praised by everyone in the village. But the aunt's son was a fool. Out of jealousy, the aunt had developed the thought of poisoning her nephew. After returning home, the mother-in-law did not tell the truth. Seeing this, the woman deeply admired the mother-in-law's restraint. If it were her, she would definitely have made a huge scene. That night, the woman saw the mother-in-law carrying a bowl of medicine to the aunt's house. The next day, the aunt was found dead in the river. Everyone said it was an accident, but the woman did not believe it. She asked the mother-in-law about it, and only then did she learn that the mother-in-law had gone to see the aunt the previous night. She demanded that the aunt reveal the reason she had poisoned her son. Otherwise, she would report her to the police. Since the evidence was undeniable, the aunt had no way to deny it. Terrified of going to prison, she was eventually scared to death. In order to preserve the aunt's reputation, the mother-in-law deliberately threw the aunt's body into the river. The next day, the mother-in-law pretended to be heartbroken and cried at the aunt's funeral. Everyone believed the two sisters had a deep bond. Only the woman knew that the mother-in-law's acting was worthy of an Oscar. After the aunt died, the woman and her husband also began to live a happy life. The mother-in-law was even more considerate and caring toward her. Thinking back to when she first got married, her parents, in order to get a wife for her brother, married her off instead to her gravely ill husband. At that time, she felt as if she had entered hell. Fortunately, all the suffering had finally been endured. The days ahead would surely be even better. Who would have thought that the next day, while the woman was feeding the little chicks that had come with her dowry, her husband's younger sister suddenly came back and stepped on one of the chicks to death. She claimed that she had been mistreated at her husband's home, while the woman was enjoying a comfortable life at hers. Just then, the man walked out. Seeing his wife being scolded, he immediately rebuked his younger sister, and believed that since she had been beaten and scolded by her husband, there must be another reason. Suddenly, the younger sister's husband rushed in with a group of people. At that moment, everyone finally understood that the younger sister was unhappy about marrying the woman's brother, and had taken the initiative to beg to marry a rich second-generation heir as his second wife. That was why her husband came to demand a divorce. Hearing that his daughter had done such a thing, the mother-in-law immediately fainted to the ground.